Good morning. Welcome to Wednesday, June 3rd. Yes. Hope you're all doing well. Thank you for joining me again one more time. I have loved making these videos for you, so I am so grateful you're still watching. Today, we're doing something kind of cool. We're making a certain kind of dough. It's called cold porcelain. And if you need any ingredients like glue, email me, sheila.pear at pwpsd.ca, and I can get you guys some glue if you need it. But before we get to the dough making, let me show you the rock. Let's share my screen. Bum, bum, bum. Whoa. Present. Not stop recording. Ah! There's so many windows open. Show ya. Okay. I want to show you the rock that I hid yesterday. So this is from my Indigenous 7 Sacred Teachings. So there's the sabe. This is where I put them. Oh, this might not be a very good... Okay, hold on. This might not be a very good hint. I think it's a good hint. Okay, so let's go back here. Stop sharing. What if I go here? That's where I hid it. Does it tell you kind of where it is now? So in case you're wanting that. But today, cold porcelain, it's this kind of dough. I did a webinar, so we still are working, and I did an art webinar on this. It's kind of like almost like clay. The consistency, it's a really nice, smooth clay, it's not lumpy or gritty or anything. And so I made it this morning, but I'm going to show you how I made it so that you can make it too. You're going to need glue. You're going to need glue. You're going to need cornstarch, which is this stuff. You're going to need lemon juice. You can go without the lemon juice, but the lemon juice prevents mold from happening. And you're going to need either baby oil or olive oil. I use the baby oil. Nope, I use olive oil. Yeah. And there's 2 ways you can do it. You can do it in the microwave or you can do it on the stove. So you're going to need some parental supervision, unless, you're old enough that you don't need any. So very cool. Let me show you what to do. I need music or something. It's quiet. There we go. Here, how to make cold porcelain. So it's not actually made from porcelain. Porcelain is a type of glass, like a mug. Do I have a mug? I don't have a mug. But a mug would be porcelain, right? It's that bakeware, that glass, right? Like that mug would be porcelain. It's not made of porcelain, but it's cheap and easy to prepare. So this is what you're going to need. 1 cup of cornstarch, 1 cup glue, white glue or clear glue. I use the white. 2 tablespoons of baby oil or olive oil. I use the olive. 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, lime juice or vinegar. I use lemon juice. And lotion. And I'll explain what you need the lotion for. So 2 ways to do it. And we'll share this link at the beginning of the video. So microwave, you put in the cup of cornstarch and the cup of glue, and you put it in a bowl, right? So you're mixing that in. And then you add the oil. They used baby oil on this one, and lemon juice. And you keep mixing until there's no lumps. It says the lemon juice is not vital, but it's strongly recommended, as it doesn't, some mold won't grow on your things, on your projects as they're drying. You put it in the microwave for 15 seconds at a time. So you put it in for 15 seconds, take it out and stir. 15 seconds, take it out and stir. It says depending on the power of your microwave, this should take between 3 and 9 second, 15-second intervals. So you're going to do it 3 times for 15 seconds, or you're going to go for 9 times for 15 seconds. And it's going to be lumpy as it's cooking. And it'd be easier to judge once how you do your first attempt, and then it's better to do an undercooked batch than an overcooked one, since you can always fix an undercooked batch. So then they said put lotion on your hands, and then that prevents the dough from sticking to you, and then work then you start kneading it. And I'll explain how to do that. I've got some videos that I can show you. So, and then you put it in airtight, they put it in a bag or a saran wrap, and you wrap it up for a whole day, 24 hours. And I was like, what? I've never heard of such a thing. But it needs time to rest. Okay, so it has to store in a cool, dry place for 24 hours. That's the microwave. And then they talk about how to test it. We'll go back to that. I use the stovetop. So I did mine in a pot. I've added my cornstarch and my glue, my olive oil, and my lemon juice. So I put it all in, and then I started stirring it. And you turn the heat on very, very low. Now here's some pictures. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's get out of here. Get out of here. I took pictures right here. What'll happen is that when you're mixing it, it starts to like, they said it looks like ricotta cheese. And I'm like, what is ricotta cheese? I don't know what ricotta cheese looks like, but it kind of almost looks like mashed potatoes, if that makes sense. It starts pulling away from the sides of the pot. So as I was stirring, it started to like pull away, and you know, like it's not like liquidy anymore. It's kind of like getting like a solid. And so that I knew was done. So then I go back to here and yeah, light it on low. It said stir for 10 to 15 minutes. Honestly, it only took me like less than 5 to like stir, and it looks like ricotta cheese or mashed potatoes. And then it says knead until the mixture cools. So I have a little video because I thought, like, do you know what kneading means? So it's like taking it, I would take it and I would fold it over. So I made a little video somewhere. Oh, there it is. Okay, here's the video. So you just turning it, and I did it on parchment paper, so you're just turning it over on itself over and over, and it's hot. So you have to do this until it cools, because you don't want the sweat. Like you just keep kneading it. And it only took me, like, to do this whole thing, took me like 15 minutes. It wasn't very long, 15, 20 minutes. So you just keep kneading it. And I did it on a piece of parchment paper, just so it wasn't sticking to my counter. And I just went over and over with lotion, had lotion on my hands. And I just went till it was cooled. And then it says put into like an airtight container, like a Ziploc baggie or plastic wrap, and keep away from direct sunlight for 24 hours. Now, tomorrow, this is what we're going to do. It says you'll know after a day of rest, remove the dough, the cold porcelain, and see how it turns out. It should be ready to use. You're going to take a piece and you're going to gently pull on it. If it's well made, it'll kind of like form like a teardrop shape, and it'll stretch and breaks off, right? If it feels sticky, you need to put more cornstarch in, and if it's a little dry, you might have to add a little bit more oil or put 2 batches together. So this is, I'm going to stop sharing. Stop sharing. So this is what I made. It only makes like enough for like a sandwich bag. Like it's not a lot, but I want to try and make something. I'm trying to make a spoon rest, because that's what the person on the thing did. And I want to try and make a spoon rest out of my kids' hands. So my daughter's working today and my son is working, but I'm going to try and get their hands, and I'm going to try and make a spoon rest, and I'll do that tomorrow. So yeah, that was really cool. I can't wait to try that out. It's a really cool dough. She was explaining to me that you can paint it with acrylic paints, and then you put a seal on it. We could put like Krylon, like, you know how I was going to put Krylon on my, this isn't the original one, this is the tester one, but you know how I was going to put Krylon on that? You could put Krylon on it. As long as you just can't, whatever you make out of this, it's more like art. It's not usable art, if that makes sense. Like I can't make a bowl out of this and use it as bowl with liquids. I could make a bowl out of it and maybe put like nuts in it or apples and oranges, but I can't, like, does that make sense? Like I can't put liquid in it because it's not sealed like it with the acrylic paint. So we'll talk about that more tomorrow. That's a really cool thing. Oh, yeah, so that's what we're going to make tomorrow. And Friday, we're making sarnies. I want you to look that up if you can. We're making sarnies, cheese sarnies, in a different twisted kind of way, you know, like Mrs. Pyre would do. So that's it for today. If you need glue, I mean, I know there's not very much glue in the bottom of this one, but I have more glue. So if you're like, oh yeah, I got the cornstarch, but I don't have the glue, ask me. I can give you the glue. No problem. Oh, also, I've also heard that you could, once it's like before you let it rest for 24 hours, you could put the paint in it right away, and then you don't even have to paint it afterwards. Like it's already like colored. I'll check into what color, like check. Let me just see. Does it talk about it in here? Oh yeah. Okay. Let's share. 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 You're presenting your screen. You can. So once you've got it like cooled off a little bit, right? You can put the color, the acrylic paint or oil paint, right into the dough, and then it's already painted. So then it just has to dry, right? You can add paint during the initial kneading while it's still cold. Ooh, did not read this. You can add paint during the initial kneading while making the cold porcelain, but this will reduce its shelf life, meaning it won't last as long. Okay, so you can try it. I don't know. So yeah, that's it for today. Stretch your arms out. Ooh. Bend those fingers back, so like they're bending back. Oh, wrap your arms around yourself. Give yourself a big hug. Show yourself some love. It's got to start with you. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out through your mouth. Awesome. I'm excited. I have enjoyed this so much. I will see you guys tomorrow, and we'll see if I can make something. All right? Thanks, guys. Miss you, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.